Hello everybody, BrioS here, and today I am looking at one of the mechs that got some lovin' during the January quirk pass, and I'm glad because this particular mech is one of my favorite mechs, and unfortunately it does languish at the subpar category of mechs as of late. Quite a pathetic mech if you ask me, but with the recent quirk pass I must say it's a lot more playable, and I hope to play this and see this more often on the modern day battlefield. And in case you haven't seen this recently, well, this is the 60-ton Innisphere Battle Mech, the Champion. The flavor of the month is the Champion 1 and 2, because of a beautiful quirk which I'll talk about later. But first, let me talk about the Champion quickly and why it languishes as a pretty subpar mech. Well, firstly, it's a heavy mech, but at 60 tons, it's right at the bottom of the heavy mech weight class category. That means you don't have the armor, you don't have the firepower because of tonnage of other heavy mechs. You do get a bit of mobility compared to heavier mechs in the class, but you might as well get a medium and, well, do it properly. So 60 tonners generally don't do that well. But not only that, the Champion has a massive CT hitbox. In fact, you see this vent and in front of it, that's all center torso. So a savvy player will hit the center torso by aiming at the nose pretty easily. So a lot of damage just goes straight to the CT, and that's a crying shame. But other than that, it is pretty fun. Good things is that the arms can shield pretty well, and the torso twist speed is quite fast, so you can twist and, well, try to shield the front CT, even though it's really hard. So anyway, let's get down to the mech lab and I'll show you the flavor of the month. Well, everybody mounts an LB20 in the right torso, which I'll show you why, because of the quirks, but because of the LB20, it necessitates a standard engine. So I'm actually running a standard 270 engine for a speed of 72.9. 3 tons of ammunition for the LB is more or less sufficient for quick play, and as secondary weapons I have 5 medium pulse lasers, which recently got a heat buff, and it's not bad. More compy-like players will actually mount 2 snub-nosed PPCs in the left torso for better pinpoint and range, but I kinda like this, so yeah. So 11 double heatsinks is, well, not that much, and what makes this mech fun to play is actually the quirks. So if you look at the quirks here, it gets an LB cooldown of 35%. It also gets a general cooldown quirk of 15%, and yes, that means your LB20 has a net cooldown quirk of 50%. Combined with the skills, that big LB20 of yours has a cooldown of 62%, making it fire really fast. Not only that, it gets a spread quirk of 20%. With skills, it drops to, or rather increases to 30%, making it, well, doesn't spread so much. A heat quirk of 10% helps you a bit, but it's still pretty hot, especially if you're gonna brawl in it. It gets some smatting of armor quirks, but with the terrible hitbox for the CT, it's not gonna help you that much, especially at higher tiers. And it is a fun mech to play, but I wouldn't rank it really high. It's one of those kinda effective, but really fun, but not top tier. So anyway, let's get down to the skills. For this particular build, I'm actually getting all the cooldown skills because of the LB20, additional 12%. So as I said earlier, there's 62% cooldown for the LBs and a total of 27% for the medium pulse lasers, allowing the much cooler medium pulses after the January patch, allowing them to fire much faster. All the range skills actually helps a lot, 15% range, and all the heat gen skills gives you a heat reduction of 10.5%. It's still a hot build, but it is what it is. Magazine capacity for more ammo, LB spread for additional 10% spread, like I said, total 30% spread reduction, full skeletal density, full armor hardening for the additional 18 armor and 33% structure respectively. Moving on to operations, 5 nodes of cool run is always useful for the 10% heat dissipation, only 2 nodes of hill climb because I needed another point, so kinda OCD, I kinda missed this node, allowing you to navigate terrain better. 2 nodes of seismic, I feel is really useful, especially if you're brawling. You can just wait at a corner, check out seismic, and then turn around the corner, which is an important skill to do. Never go around the corner and just find the enemy, that's well, fatal. 1 node of radar deprivation for the audio and visual blip when enemy loses their lock. You don't need advanced zoom, but I like to see things at a distance, like, what the hell is that? I can't see it. Oh, okay, yeah, it's useful. Yep, my eyes aren't that great. And of course, 5 SPs for auxiliary for 2 cool shots. So a simple build, simple skill tree, and well, I enjoyed it quite a lot. So anyway, let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you this fun mech in action. Let's go. And so here I am on Viridian Bog for the very first showcase match. Game mode is domination and we deployed on the eastern side. Most of the time the team just rushes Delta line into the corner, which is kind of fatal. Delta 5, Charlie 5 corner is pretty hard to play, but one of good points on this map is actually Echo 5. So I'm gonna hit there, hold the corner and just wait for enemies to come, and I'll just brawl with them. Oh, but looks as though the enemy is really fast, heading to Echo 5 and Fox 5 already. Few assaults. Lots of cover as I pre-aim. Kani-san and his Wreck Juggernaut. Wrecks have a problem in higher tier games. The wind-up time is a problem. So I have an advantage here. I'm gonna press it a bit, stopping every once in a while to check seismic, making sure he's not being supported. Yes, he's not. I can see a few mechs moving up. Want to get as much damage in as I can before support comes in. And I managed to get the kill. Oh, but enemy is pushing. Look at the map. They're all rushing me. Even a friendly shot me. Hatamoto comes in. Probably snubs plus SRMs. This carapace is a good place to brawl. But look for the gaps. Oh, look. Hatamoto's coming through. He's caught. Pre-aim. He goes down. Shallow Vibe from 256. Another 256 player in his Grand Summoner, Sipko, who sounds like me by the way. Kid Fox, or rather sorry, an Arctic Cheetah pops up. Not gonna overextend. Trying to get a shot in. By the way, the LB20 has 3 times maximum range. So it goes up to 1200. 4 max range. This corner really hot. MRM Shadowhawk, always a nice build. But with the creep seeking LBs, I'm gonna punish this guy. 1 MRM blown off and no more MRMs. 3-2, still pretty close. I don't have much support here if you look at the minimap. But enemy is not trading well around the corner. Term kill gets 1 mech. I get Henry, and where's my Warhorn? I forgot my Warhorn. This build is pretty hot as you can see. Ideally you want to fire and twist. But honestly, I wasn't doing that well this match. And with that it's 6-2. Mr. Mud and his Arctic Cheetah goes down. And I don't want to die. So it's a good time to cool down by shutting down. This champion, term kill goes up. He's gonna hold that corner, so I'm gonna go a bit more to the left, get better lines. It's 7-2, game is more or less won. 1 guy on top. There, 1 medium in front. 1 mad dog, but having a bit of problems tracking because I'm potato. But questing in his Wolfhound. I kinda want it, even though I'm throwing my rear to the enemy. No real reason. And I get him. A salute to questing, nice guy, but he's dead. 10-2. 4 rounds of LB left, not much. Game is obviously won. Oh, I missed. Interesting Viper running around. Even less interesting because it's dead. So now we just mop up. Oh, the Fafnir DC'd and he's running? Okay. Oh, I missed that shot. How did I miss? I think I was out of range. So right now, game is won. 5 kills isn't too shabby. This build is kinda hot, so gotta manage the heat carefully. When you're overheating, either just fire the LBs or fall back into cover. So as you try to chase down the Fafnir, I want to touch it at least once, get the kill assist. Oh, could I get it? This open CT? No, not enough firepower. And that's it. 12-2. Not a bad match. Kinda stompy to be honest. And honestly, with the low population nowadays, after the bad news of PGI layoffs, I feel population has dropped quite a bit, and game quality as a result has suffered. So let's take a look at the damage output of this mech. I don't think I did a lot of damage. This is not a high damage farming build. I just kill stuff. So yep, 5 kills, 2 solo, 688 damage only, you could say, but a very decent outing, 464 max score. And for the second showcase match, it's on Vitric station. And normally I go to the top, but with this particular build, I'm actually going to head down to the center, low ground, because there are lots of blocks to corner peek around, and I'll just wait for people to appear. Hopefully I don't get sold. Most of the time contact is on the left side. For us, this particular match, it'll be Charlie 3, Charlie 4. So one Faf near the top. I won't really be able to shoot them. Torso weapons, lots of cover. So I'm just gonna wait here. I suspect my team is on top, so I'm pretty much alone. These trenches are pretty strong. I did drop a strike, get a bit of damage in. I like to drop an early strike, mainly to piss people off. Doesn't really do that much damage. Charlie 4 low, we got a few mechs. Charlie 4 low. Yep, just calling out a bit of movement. Charlie 3 low also. Oh, not good. Looks as though they've flanked me into Charlie 3. So I got mechs on my left, mechs on the right. Soon to have mechs in my rear. Meep Meep gets a kill, so we're 1 up. This is where seismic is really useful. Stop, check seismic, watch your corners. Ah, of course, there he is. Kind of overextended here, as you can see from the minimap. So I'm not gonna draw too much aggro. At this point, I noticed the friendly teammates at Delta 4 pushing forward. So twisting like mad because I don't know where I'm getting missiles from. Moving to support the Delta 5 push. 6 of us here, half the team is NASCAR forward, and I'm guilty. Ah, a stone rhino all alone. Okay, it's not all alone. One blackjack here. Very vicious build. I can see your legs. Oh, not anymore. Maikovsky. Sounds very Russian. Blackjack around the corner. Jenna goes in, distracts him. I blast him. Second time, fast firing LB farms him. He makes a run for it, but yeah, the fast firing LB is beautiful. Chef's kiss. Beautiful gun. And now there are 6 of us here. So I'm gonna head up to the top. Always memorize where you saw enemy mechs. There was at least one assault in the middle. He might have dropped. Yeah, we more or less have them pincered. It's 4-1. Or the Faf they dropped. Okay. 800 meters. I could do a bit of damage in my LBs. But I chose to drop down. Because I want this guy here. Yes, I haven't forgotten you're here. Well, try again farther, can try again later. 5-2. We're at the tipping point. It's either we get a few more kills and it's an easy win, which it is, or they can make a comeback. Now it's really tough for them to come back. Like Ipswich versus Liverpool. What a massacre. 7-2. So I either go to Delta 3 and go up, or I go up by the ramp on my right. Since this is nearer, and there are more mechs around me, on Charlie line, I elect to go up this slope. Oh, but the Lurum Nova Cat. Hello, Fafnir. Oh, wreck Fafnir. Poor guy. I'm fresh and I can just spread the damage. I do want this Nova Cat though. I do like eating Lurm boats, dedicated Lurm boats especially. Hello, Nova Cat. Oh, wow. Suddenly, a stone rhino. Yeah, he's halved. Blow off his leg. Overheating, so gotta tone down my aggro a bit. Yeah, just spreading the missile damage. I really want this kill, but heat is causing me problems. One more, can I get him? Yeah. So that's it. 11-4, technically a stomp. And with that being said, let's just fast forward this last section as we chase down the last trebuchet on the top. So I might as well use this time to round off this video. So as you can see, this build is very decent with the fast firing LB20. Whether you mount 5 medium pulses as backup or 2 snubs, it's strong and it's really fun. It's still a challenge to play with the lousy hitboxes, and Brawl, even though it's strong, really strong, it's difficult to play because you gotta wait for the perfect timing to go in. So anyway, the game is over, so let's take a look at the scores. So I know I got 4 kills, 2 of them solo, 679 damage, not a lot, 474 match calls, still very decent. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the new revamped Champion 1 and 2 post-January patch. Really decent, really fun, and definitely worth bringing out again. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, give Champions a try, and I'll see you on the battlefield. So stay less salty and be happy. Ciao.